Hello everyone, welcome to this very first session of class 7 mathematics and I'm your Anu from maxschool.1. Today நம்ம பார்க்க போறது வந்து first chapter, that is integers. Okay, so integers we have seen from class 6. நமக்கு நல்லா தெரியும் what are integers. We'll start from the first, அதாவது numbers அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்லி பார்த்தோம்னா we'll start from the natural numbers which starts from 1. அதுக்கப்புறம் 0 சேரும் அதுக்கு முன்னாடி. ஸோ 0ஓட சேர்த்தோம்னா they are called whole numbers. And whole numbers நம்ம சொல்லும் பொழுது see in a number line we'll be able to view it more clearly. So this is what are natural numbers. So natural numbers starting from 1 they are called natural numbers, isn't it? So இதை நம்ம பார்த்துட்டோம் ஏற்கனவே last year we have seen natural numbers. And from 0, when 0 is added to the set of natural numbers we call them whole numbers. Okay, so idhula vandu 0 will be the least number, that is the smallest number in the whole number set. Can we say நம்ம largest number நம்மளால சொல்ல முடியுமா இந்த எந்த செட்ல natural number ஆட்டோ whole number ஆட்டோ will be able to say the greatest number in the set? No, we can't, isn't it? ஏன்னா அந்த பக்கம் ஃபுல்லா அந்த பக்கம் போயிட்டே இருக்கும் endless-ஆ up to இல்ல it goes up to plus infinity. Okay, so அங்க நம்ம சொல்லவே முடியாது greatest number என்னன்னே சொல்ல முடியாது. But the smallest number in the natural number set is 1 and smallest number in the whole number set is 0, we know that. So அதுக்கு முன்னாடி what is the predecessor of 0? What is the, see 1 oda predecessor, natural number la 1 ku there is no predecessor. What is predecessor? The before number. And whole numbers la 1 ku predecessor irukku, that is 0, isn't it? But what is the predecessor of 0 in whole numbers? We don't have any predecessor, right? But there are numbers even before 0, அதாவது predecessors of 0 கூட நம்மக்கிட்ட இருக்கு. And we are going to see that ஏற்கனவே நம்ம வந்து integers பத்தி we have seen a lot in 6th. This is just a recap மாதிரி இருக்கும் and some extension. Okay, because last year we have done only addition and subtraction of integers, and இந்த வருஷம் நம்ம பார்க்க போறது this is going to extend to multiplication and division also, and some verbal problems also we will be seeing. So it will be very easy for you. So என்ன ஆகுது? So 0 க்கு முன்னாடி predecessor is -1, -2 and so on. Just like we said, it goes endlessly up to towards plus infinity nu நம்ம சொன்னோம். அந்த மாதிரி இந்த side it goes to minus infinity. So இப்போ நம்ம எப்படி சொல்லணும் ஆக்சுவலா, இதுக்கு இந்த side greatest number we can't say. Likewise integer setல, so இதெல்லாம் வந்து integer set, all these are called integers. See, for negative numbers, positive numbers, and this 0, what is this 0? The 0 is neither negative nor positive. It is a unique number. Okay, it should not be categorized as positive or negative. It's a unique number. Do you understand? So இப்போ இந்த சைடு போகும்போது இங்கே நம்ம least numberனு நம்ம சொல்ல முடியாது because it goes endlessly to minus infinity. Okay, so but இங்கே வந்து you can say negative integers பொறுத்த மட்டும் what is the greatest number? If they ask you what is the greatest number in negative integers அப்படி கேட்டா என்ன சொல்லுவோம் நம்ம? That is -1, because we know as we move towards left in the number line, towards left போக போக என்ன ஆகும்? நமக்கு வந்து value will be decreasing. You just see here, when you go towards left the value decreases, right? When you go towards right the value increases. அதே தான் இங்கேயும். See, when you go towards the left side போக என்ன ஆகும்? The value decreases. But when you move towards the right the value increases. So negative integers, I'm not saying the whole integers சொன்னா you won't be able to say the greatest integer, right? I'm saying negative integer எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா which is the greatest negative integer, that is -1. Okay, you should not say 0 because 0 is neither positive nor negative, it's a unique number. So -1 is the greatest among the negative integers, but you can't say what is the least, the smallest integer, negative integer, right? So these are about integers, and we are going to see operations regarding integers too. We have already seen some operations last year, addition and subtraction we have seen, so I'll just recollect it. Whatever we have done in the last year, we'll just try to recollect them. Okay, now See, operations means நம்ம எப்படி வந்து add பண்ணுவோம், எப்படி subtract பண்ணுவோம், what does it mean, இல்லையா? So இதெல்லாம் we'll be seeing. Okay, now integers அப்படி சொன்னாலே நம்ம number lineல we have seen integers, positive integers, negative. There are some plus, other plus sign போட்டா plus sign, you need not put plus sign for positive integers. Positive integers can be written as such, but for negative integers you need to put a minus before that to indicate that it is a negative integer. So what is it? Negative integer na ennadu? We are reading it, we are writing it, we are doing operations with it, but what is a negative integer? நம்ம ஏன் அது வந்து 1 ன்னு இருக்கும்போது why do we say minus 1? So what does that minus 1 denote? So this I can explain it to you with some examples. We have seen it before, but irundalum just I am recollecting what we have done before. Okay, so plus 1, see I am giving you plus 1 rupees, plus 2 rupees or something, I am giving you some amount of money to you. Okay, so take for example I am giving you 5 rupees. Okay, so you have now 5 rupees with you, isn't it? That's an addition. Okay, you have some 5 rupees, that's an addition for you. So you have 5 rupees in your pocket. Do you understand? Now what I am going to do is, what I am asking you is, you please lend your 5 rupees to my friend. So he needs some money, so you please lend it to him, I say. So what are you doing? You give your 5 rupees. Okay, you give the 5 rupees to my friend, so he gets 5 rupees now. But what happens? Your 5 rupees, you are taking away 5 rupees from your purse and you are giving it. So let us take what you get is plus 5 and what you spend, what you give as minus 5. So we indicate or we denote the opposite actions by plus and minus. Say with respect to temperature, just it's a common example. With respect to temperature, what do we say? The boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. We know boiling point of water adudane. Water kodikkumbodhu enna temperature, if you see, if it starts to boil, it is 100 degrees. It is at 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so when the freezing point, when I go to freezing point, it is 0 degrees Celsius. I know when I go below that, temperature cool aga, so ennahum adende temperature appiyo 0 la 1 2 3 degrees we know. So idu vandu 1 degree cooler irukku, 2 degree cooler irukku, we don't add that cool word, but instead what do you say? Minus 1 degree, minus 2 degree. Ladakh la if you see minus 15 degrees Celsius la irukum illaya. So avlo cool, very cold temperatures will be there. So what is the difference between the hot 15 degree, this 15 and when you see 15 you say 15, both 15, you will get confused. But when I say 15 degrees Celsius, just 15 degrees Celsius, I will be able to understand that it is hot. When I say minus 15 degrees Celsius, then I will clearly understand that it is cold, isn't it? So extremely cold temperatures, minus and so on, I will be able to correct it with cold temperatures, right? So to indicate certain conditions which are opposite to each other, I just denote them by positive integer and negative integer, just like that. See, above the sea level and below the sea level. So this is the sea level, mountain is there, some 55,000 meters high it is, and below the sea level, the level of the seabed, that is some 10,200 meters, I say. Okay, so how do I denote? See, if I start from here above the sea level, from 1 meter, then 1,000, 10,000 meters, 20,000, then 55,000. Then what is the difference between this 10,200 and this 10,200? I'll denote this as minus 10,200. So what does it say? What does it minus indicates? It is below the sea level. And above the sea level, that is from the ground, it is 55,000 meters. Okay, so above the sea level it is 55,000 meters, and below the sea level the seabed is at 10,200 meters, and that we denoted by a single minus sign. Do you understand? So just to denote and just to make ourselves understand the means certain conditions which are just opposite to each other, we use integers. Okay, so these are integers, notations, and understanding about notations. Now we'll see operations. How do we add? How does the numbers, integers gets added up, and how do we subtract them, because they follow certain rules. All addition, subtraction, multiplication, division of integers involve certain rules. Okay, so that will be seen. Now the first case is so rendu positive integer. First namakku we have four conditions, like or rendu positive we can add, or one positive and one negative, or one negative and one positive, and both to be negative. Okay, so these are the conditions. So let us see. So 3 plus 5, this is as usual, we add, we add positive integers, positive numbers we add, and we know that is 8, right? Now the next thing is we have one negative number and one positive number. Okay, so this how do we add? If there is one negative and one positive number, how do we add? So just a simple rule you remember for addition of integers. For addition of integers, there are two things you need to remember. That is, when they are of same sign, see like 3 plus 5, if they are of same sign, you just add the number and put the same sign, put the sign. Okay, so here since they are positive integers, rendume positive ah irukadnala you need not put the positive sign. Inga plus podanum avashyam illa. Even if you don't write plus, it is understood that it is a positive integer. Only for a negative integer you need to put a minus sign. Okay, so now 1 minus 1 plus. So first condition is, if both are of same signs, then you just add those numbers, both the numbers, and then you put the same sign. The second thing is, if one is negative and another one is positive, what you need to do is you just subtract the numbers. You just don't see, you forget the signs, you just subtract only the numbers. See, 8 minus 4 is what? You get 4, right? So 4 is the answer. And which is the greater number? You just see the number alone. You just see the number, not the sign. Here again, you just see the number alone, not the sign. Which is greater? 8, 4. 8 is greater, isn't it? I'm not saying it is because it is plus 8, it is greater than minus 4. No, it is not like that. You forget about the sign. You see 8 or 4, which is greater? Edu vandu perusu. Without the sign, you just see 4 perusa, 8 perusa. 8 da perusu. So, if 8 perusunala, adodiya sign, what is that sign? Plus sign, isn't it? So, the answer is plus 4. Now, you need not write the plus here, you just write plus 4. So, plus 4 is your answer. So, the first thing I told you, if they are of same signs, you just add the number and put the same sign. If they are of different signs, what do you need to do? You find the difference. You just subtract the numbers and put the greater number sign. So, the next example we will see, that is also one positive and one negative, but negative number being a greater number, for a greater number with a negative sign. See, 12 plus minus 25. Okay, so here the same thing, again you have the same thing, 1 plus and 1 minus, one positive integer and one negative integer. What do? We should subtract, right? If one is positive and another one is negative, we need to subtract. So subtract, so forget about the sign, you just subtract 25 and 12, irrespective of, we are going to add only. See this symbol, what is a symbol here in between two numbers? It is plus, isn't it? It means that it is addition. See, this plus and this plus 8 is something different. This is addition and this 8 is plus 8. And here this is addition and this is minus 25. This minus is the sign of 25. Now 25 is negative and 12 is positive, isn't it? So now we need to, what we need to do? We need to subtract it, right? So 25 minus 12 will give you 13. Okay, so 25 minus 12 will give you 13. Now you say which is greater here, 12 or minus 25. So please don't confuse with a positive integer and negative integer. Positive integer is always greater than negative integer. So plus is greater. No, it is not like that. For determining the sign, you just see the number alone. Forget the signs. You just see the number alone. 25 perisa, 12 perisa. 25 da perisa. So 25 oda sign, and what is the sign of 25? It is minus. So put the minus sign. So remember, so rende, do you understand? So rende tip da. What is it? If they are of same signs, you just add the numbers, put the same sign. If the numbers are of different signs, you just subtract the numbers and put the sign of the greatest number. Do you understand? Now the fourth thing is both are negative. Minus 3 plus minus 5. See, minus 3 and minus 5 you need to add. That's it. Both are of same signs, what I told you. If both are of same sign, add them and put the same sign, right? So if these two numbers are negative, both are negative, so you just add and put the same sign, that is minus 8. So minus 8 is your answer. Now do you understand? So addition has just two rules. If the numbers are of same sign, just add and put the same sign. If the number are of different signs, you just subtract and put the greater number sign. Okay, do you understand with this? Now next is subtraction. We have seen addition, now next is subtraction. Only addition and subtraction has some rules. Multiplication and division are very simple, that we'll see. See, for subtraction the same thing I would like to do 4 conditions. See, 8 minus 4. Okay, we'll have the same number here and we'll see what are all the operations. For subtraction, what are all the things? 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4 here, right? We have the same thing. What we have been doing for years. Or bigger number minus or chinna number, you subtract and put the number. So that is over. Now the second thing, the second case is, I'll take one as negative number, the other one is positive number. Okay. So minus 8 minus 4. Now you need to observe here is, some kids tend to confuse themselves with this minus sign. This is minus subtraction. Okay, you just see என்ன நீங்க actually பார்க்கணும்னா ஒரு நம்பர் இப்போ 8 ன்னு ஒரு நம்பர் இருக்கு. அந்த நம்பருக்கு ரைட் சைடுல இருக்குது, அந்த நம்பருக்கு இமிடியேட்டா ரைட் சைடுல இருக்குது இஸ் an operation, either addition or subtraction, அதுக்கான சைன் அது. பட் ஒரு நம்பர்னுடைய லெஃப்ட் சைடு நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா தட் வில் பி த நம்பர்னுடைய சைன். பட் சம்டைம்ஸ் பீப்புள் கன்ஃபியூஸ். இதுக்கு லெஃப்ட் சைடில் இருக்கிறது மைனஸ் தானே, அப்போ இதுவும் மைனஸ் தானே, ஆப்வியஸ்லி இட் பிகம் மைனஸ். பட் இந்த இடத்துல மைனஸ் இங்கே இருக்குது. ஸோ திஸ் டேக் திஸ் ஆஸ் +4. ஸோ இன்கேஸ் இஃப் யூ ஆர் கெட்டிங் கன்ஃபியூஸ்ட், யூ ஜஸ்ட் ரைட் 4க்கு பக்கத்தில் ப்ளஸ் போட்டுக்கோங்க, சின்னதாக யூ ரைட் ப்ளஸ். தட் ப்ளஸ் இஸ் நாட் நீடட். But anyway, if you are getting confused, you just write on the plus and போட்டுக்கோங்க. புரியுதா? So இப்போ minus 8ங்கிறது it's a negative number and you are going to subtract it with +4. Okay, so that is the question. So minus 8 இருக்கு, 4 இருக்கு. Here what we need to do is, subtraction has two rules. First rule, you need to do one thing, and the second rule, always say the addition rule. Always follow the addition rule. Okay, because we are going to change. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பில் என்ன பண்ண போகிறோம், இதில் ரெண்டு ஸ்டெப் தான். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பில் சப்ட்ராக்ஷனாக அடிஷனாக மாற்ற போகிறோம். அடிஷனாக மாற்றினதுக்கப்புறமா we just follow the addition rule. அவ்வளோதான், ரொம்ப சிம்பிள். ஓகே, ஸோ minus 8 how do we change it into additionனா minus 8 அப்படியே இருக்கணும். ஸோ இந்த சப்ட்ராக்ஷனில் what do we do is, so you have some small things to remember, okay, in addition subtraction, but once you get used to it, it will be very easy for you. Okay, so minus 8, first number keep it as it is, don't change anything. First number keep it as it is, onnume pannakoodadhu. So minus 8 keep it as it is, and this subtraction symbol change it into addition symbol. Okay, so when you change one thing, you need to counter change another thing. So that is how you retain the original sum. Otherwise sum மாறி போய்டும் இல்லையா? ஸோ நம்ம ஏதாவது ஒரு சேஞ்ச் பண்ணுறோன்னா அதை கவுண்டர் பண்ணுறதுக்கு இன்னொரு சேஞ்ச் நம்ம பண்ணியே ஆகணும். ஸோ வென் திஸ் சேஞ்சஸ் டு ப்ளஸ், தி செகண்ட் நம்பர் சேஞ்சஸ் இட்ஸ் சைன். ஓகே, ஸோ வாட் டு வி டூ? சப்ட்ராக்ஷனில் வி சேஞ்ச் சப்ட்ராக்ஷன் டு அடிஷன் ஹியர். சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிட்டு செகண்ட் நம்பரோட சைன் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணிடுங்க. ஸோ அட் திஸ் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் டைம் ஐ வுட் லைக் டு மென்ஷன் வாட் இஸ் மீனிங் ஆஃப் சேஞ்சிங் தி சைன். சி +4 +4 -4க்கு மாத்துறேன் இல்லையா? ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த சேஞ்ச்? அந்த சேஞ்சுக்கு என்ன பேர்? அதாவது தட் -4 இஸ் கால்ட் தி அடிட்டிவ் இன்வர்ஸ் ஆஃப் +4. Additive inverse of 4 is -4. Why it is called additive inverse? Why it is called additive inverse na, இந்த 4 இருக்கு இல்லையா, இந்த 4ஐயும் -4 அதோடைய additive inverse-ஐயும் if I add, see additionல 1 + 1 minus ஆனா என்ன செய்வோம், we'll subtract it இல்லையா? So 4 - 4 பண்ணானே what you get? You get 0. 0 doesn't have any sign, plus கிடையாது minus கிடையாது, so just 0. So whenever you add a number to another number so that your answer is 0, then that number which is added is called the additive inverse. And the additive inverse it is nothing but change in sign. See, plus 4 is minus 4 additive inverse, minus 4 is plus 4 additive inverse. So the add panna you get 0. Do you understand? So what is the additive inverse of a number? You just change the sign of the number. So that is what we have done here. See, keep the first number as it is. In subtraction, keep the first number as it is. Change the subtraction to addition and change the second number. Change the second number to the additive inverse. Now what do we have? See, addition namakku theriya rule. Or rendu ore sign irundha nam enna seiyano addition la? We just need to add illaya. So add panni put the same sign. So minus 12 is your answer. Do you understand? Now the third case is 8 minus minus 4. Now 4 has minus sign here. Now what do? You follow the subtraction rule. Minus 1, keep the first number as it is. So 8 has to be kept as it is. Subtraction வந்து நம்ம addition மாத்த போறோம். addition மாத்திட்டு second number ஓட என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? additive inverse. We need to write the additive inverse of the second number. Subtraction to addition, second number to its additive inverse. So 8 plus 4, this will become 12. So 12 is the answer. Do you understand? Now the fourth condition, both being negative integers. Now minus 8, keep minus 8 as it is. So follow the first rule, minus 8 as it is. Subtraction to addition, additive inverse is 8. Now plus is here, addition is here, one is negative and another one is positive. So you just subtract both the numbers. So 8 minus 8 will become 0. So 8 minus 8, minus of minus 8 is 0. So I have taken 8 here, 4 I have taken 8. So it has become 0. So if I take 4 here, so because second number is 4, right? So I need to have some answer. So keep minus 8 as it is. Change subtraction to addition. Put the additive inverse of minus 4, that is plus 4. Now 1 is minus, 1 is plus. So what do? We subtract, right? So 8 minus 4 is 4 and the bigger number is 8 here. So put the sign of the bigger number. Do you understand? So minus 4 is the answer. So to summarize what we have done till now, addition rules we have seen. Addition la nam enna pannanom, rendu number ku same sign irundha, you just add and put the same sign. Rendu number ku vera sign irundha, what you should do? You should subtract and put the greater number sign. Avladha. Subtraction la enna seiyano, we have two rules. First rule is we are changing the subtraction to addition. So how do we change? We keep the first number as it is. Change subtraction to addition and change the second number to its additive inverse. Okay, keep the first number as it is, change the subtraction to addition, change the second number to its additive inverse, and then follow the addition rules. Okay, so it is that simple. So we have seen subtraction and addition, right? Now multiplication and division have both the same rules and they are very simple too. Okay, only one rule we have, just one rule. See, 2 into 3, we know 2 into 3 is 6, right? So the next case is one is negative and another one is positive. So if one is negative and the other is positive, that is you have unlike signs, not like signs, you have unlike signs, that is one is negative and one is positive, then answer will be in negative. See, next is both are negative. If both are negative, you have positive number. See, when both are of same signs, like signs irundhuchna, iduvum plus la irukku, idu rendume minus la irukku. See, inga rendume plus la irukku, rendume minus la irukku. So like signs vanduna, your answer will be in positive only. When you have unlike signs, the answer will be in negative. But what about this is two rendu number vandadinala we say like this, one is negative and one is positive. If you have many numbers to multiply, see, I have 3 into minus 2 into plus 1 into minus 2 into minus 5, I have like this, then what will be my answer? I can multiply and tell you the answer. Let's say 5 into 2, 10, 10 2s are 20, 23s are 60. Sorry, but what is the sign here? So see, if the sign is an odd numbers, like one negative number or 3 negative numbers or 5 negative numbers or 7 negative numbers, okay? So number of negative numbers, see, 1, this is negative, 2, this is negative, and 3. There are 3 negative numbers, 3, okay? If this is odd, if the count is odd, then you put a minus sign. Okay, if there are odd number of negative numbers, then you will have minus sign here. If you have even number of negative numbers, then you have positive sign. Do you understand? So pad, if you have pad, take two twos, like two negative numbers, it will give you positive number only. Okay, do you understand? So that is the rule. So the same rule applies for division also. Okay, just a single rule, nothing else. 10 divided by 2, that is 5. And the next one, 10 divided by minus 2 or minus 10 divided by 2 anyway will give you minus 5. Okay, only one sign is there, so it will give you minus sign. Minus 10 divided by minus 2, I'll have plus 5 because two negative numbers, so you have plus 5. Do you understand? So these are the rules by which we operate we operate in integers on. Okay. So you just go through all these rules: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So in the next class, we'll be still continuing the introduction of integers of this chapter. Still we have some points to get introduced. So let us finish that and then we'll move on to solving problems. Okay. So until then, keep revising. It's bye from Anu. Thank you.